I poked my head out of the gutter for one freaking second and fate shovels shit in my face.
Go get some sleep.
What are you gonna do?
I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
Can you see me or something?
What did they make you say?
I love you.
You do? I never knew.
They made me say I love you.
Oh, I made my boyfriend say it, and he slept with my best friend. I think we're bonding now.
No, we ain't.
We interrupt your programming with a message from the State Department. All bridges and some roads in the Vice City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking Hurricane Hermione, which has devastated 5 Caribbean islands and is heading for Vice City. More updates soon.
Hey! He was a husband, and I loved him, and I knew him properly. People never understand. It's natural. We were identical from a genetagorical perspective. And Hugo was really unhappy. Putting on a show every day like a circus animal. They thought they could be doing something, but they never did, eh? They never did. We're only cuddling. How can people take that the wrong way? They took me away and they locked me up. And Bobo died of a broken heart.
He did? That's awful. But, ooh, just a second, you sick bastard. Security!
I loved him more than you can imagine.
Call the police! Someone, please help me! This guy is molting animals! Oh, it's gross!
I only wanted to be loved, properly, mind, and he's gone.
Hey, stuck the door.
Get lost, Doc. I got out. I'm fine. Me and my friends are travelling around in a black van and solving crimes and running from the Colonel.
Hey, come in.
Stay away from me!
Hey, been a very bad boy. Come on, going home now, man.
Stay away from me! I got a poisonous lizard in me boot. He'll kill you in 2 seconds.
Pat, please. We've been through this. You're not well. Bobo is dead.
It's time to get back on the medication and start piecing your life back together while locked up in a padded cell for a...
DJ saved my life from a broken heart. Last night a DJ saved my life.
If you had a job.
Keep calm and nobody gets hurt.
Get out of my way.
Watch your step. Move it!
just came back from the doctor.
got me here? What are you gonna do with me? Where did you learn to walk? You gonna lick my butt? Yes, boy.
Don't put yourself down, baby. You're listening to The Lady Killer here on Fever. The home of modern disco and soul. Here in Vice City, Paradise on Earth. Hot tubs and fine meal and a spot of relaxation. You dig? Old Lady Killer, gotta rest up. You go, guys. Carry on pipe.
Malibu is a hard joint to get into.
You think that's funny, asshole?
I'll rear you, pal.
Hold it tight and close your eyes. you will be transported back 35,000 years.
It would give people something to feel a part of. Kill with kindness, not a garden tool. We've got... Give everyone a flower. You're all a little unrealistic, yes?
Come on,
Maurice? Not to say over-opinionated and moronic, Mr. Grayshaw, how do we stop people running amok in the city with machine guns and heavy artillery? You've got to give a man a chance. Prisons are overflowing with wasted potential. Make the guilty men innocent once more. Free them from themselves. How? How on earth do you do that? Well, you could let them off. Marvelous. Great. That's a sensible plan. Then they wouldn't be guilty anymore.
We've been doing that for years, you idiot. How do you think we'd keep prison costs down? They ain't by magic or cooking the books. We save that for education. But, as in most things, we in government are saving money so that you don't have to. When we spend less money on services, more goes to administration salaries and expenses, which helps make lives a lot less difficult for everybody. It's about sharing. Sharing your taxes out amongst a select few. That's why I worked so hard at school, so I could reap the rewards now.
I thought you worked hard at school because the other kids laughed at you and called you a square.
That's a damn lie. They called me wet fart.
They called me the Bat because my voice didn't break until I was 19. So, Mr. Shrub, I take it you don't believe in regulation.
I believe in giving people a chance, not tying them down with lots of needless regulations. The fact is, business is run by moral people who won't do anything illegal or try to get rich quickly.
But since you got elected, Vice City has been characterized by a government who cut aid to the poor, offer tax breaks to the rich, and pay people to dump toxic waste near schools.
Yes, we've made a lot of progress.
And up on Capitol Hill, you were instrumental in pushing through a bill allowing the manufacture and sale of giggle cream, a dessert with potential lethal consequences.
Not true. Only 23 people have died, and several of them probably deserved it.
So, with people being set such a bad example by big business, how are they supposed to respect each other, to act safely in society? And how are they policed by a demoralized and underfunded police force?
Well, I'm afraid that's apparently quite a difficult question, but my solution is easy. I'm going to talk for a long time about a subject not in any way related, and pretty soon people will forget all about it. I'll remind people that I have a great haircut, and that under my stewardship, Vice City has had on average 15% better weather than before, while crime rates only go up if you don't turn the graph upside down. Turn it upside down, and they have under me, Alex Shrub. Vote Shrub for president and you'll have a friendly face in the White House, a man you can trust, a local man who likes golf and laughing and photo opportunities at your store or place of business. Just send me a letter. I'll send you an automated photocopied response. We call it democracy, and that's where the money goes.
Now, just a minute.
Don't interrupt. Let me finish.
But you're not...
This man won't let me speak. You, Shorty, shut up and let me speak. I'm taller than him, ladies and gentlemen, by at least 3 inches, which means I'm a lot more respectable looking. Everyone knows politicians lie and steal and cheat, but at least with me in charge, you know I look good and I have a very supercilious manner. Besides which, I've been abroad, and I prefer it here because I'm a man of the people. Vote shrub. You'll get richer, and you won't feel guilty about it.
Enough! We're running out of time, and you completely failed to answer the question.
I'm a professional. That's my job.
And Mr. Hickory, what about you?
All right. These problems are typical of what happens with an open border to the north. The state is filling up with trash. People who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north, or they will come down and ruin this great state.
And Mr. Hickory, were you born in Florida?
What a stupid question of all the cheek.
Were you?
Of course not. No one's been born in Florida since 1877, but I've been here for 5 years, which is a very long time.
Yes, it is. A very long time. Almost as long as this show. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez, presiding over some of the least informed debate on the radio. In this episode of Pressing the Issue, we had Alex Shrub, Callum Crayshaw, and John Florida Hickory discussing safety. I guess you've all got to make up your own minds. Should we be as wet as fish or a corrupt money-grabbing thief? Gentlemen, I feel we really got somewhere, and that Vice City and people everywhere know a lot more than they did before we began. And now, over to Jonathan and Melissa to talk to you about public radio in your area.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything terribly interesting. I'm Michelle Montanius.
And I'm Jonathan Freeloader. Public radio is very important. You may have heard my recent hour-long story about my hike in the park.
That was fascinating and very important for everyone, even the blind. Play a selection, Jonathan.
I think this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I almost felt like I was there. You won't get this kind of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free. Absolutely nothing interrupts your enjoyment of our fine programming and ability to tackle the important things like Jonathan's walk in the park. But we need you. Think of yourself as a member of this station, except you aren't allowed in the doors. That's an important metaphor for life.
Yes, how wonderful would it be to own an hour of this radio station? We just got an enormous pledge from Farewell Ranch. That's great. Farewell Ranch is a great place to take your loved one. Just dial 866-9-BURY-ME. Remember, VCPR is commercial and interest-free. Donate your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So, we're back on Pressing Issues. Just one of many fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to public radio. Although thanks to the many awards we have won, Pressing Issues has extended playtime and is the #1 rated show in the Vice City area. I'm your very entertaining host, Maurice Chavez, a man climbing the broadcasting ladder at a rate of 6 knots. 6 years ago, I was a clown, and now I'm a success. Think about it. Imagine where I could be in 10 years. I could achieve anything. Anyway, morality. What is it? Why do we need it? Our ancestors, shortly after discovering fire, built tools to beat each other over the head and discover how to make meat to celebrate with afterwards. Then Columbus came over, shut down the Pilgrim Discos. Why? All very confusing if you ask me. And you did. And I asked myself, that is a perfect subject for a region-wide discussion show, which is very lucky because I happen to host one. To discuss the subject of morality, we have firebrand preacher Pastor Richards, the head of the Pastor Richards Salvation Statue Organization, a group which plans to raise enough money to build a statue of Pastor Richards himself. We also have John Brown, leader of Moms Against Popular Culture, or MAPC. Or is it MAPS? MAPK? I don't know. We're deep in acronym hell right now, or is it purgatory? And finally, we have Barry Stark, author of the book As Nature Intended. He's the editor of Vice City's Naturist News and is working feverishly, it says here, to bring more nude recreation to Vice City. To protect the dignity of our other panelists, we place Mr. Barry Stark behind a divider.
I'm naked back here. It's my right as a person.
Yes. Let's start with the obvious, yes? Is it moral to be naked?
Yes, you can't stop me.
Well, I'm a mother, so I have to deal with this issue every day. My adorable kids have learned that it's wrong to be naked. When it's bath time, they know to put on a bathing costume. That's also the reason there are no mirrors in my house. Nudity leads to bad, naughty things.
Maurice, if I may interrupt, I haven't worn clothes since 1982. Clothes are seriously unnatural. Didn't you guys learn anything from the 60s? I had a revelation when I was on holiday in Germany. I'd always felt very constricted. Then it hit me like a slippery fish. Clothes are plain wrong. When you're born, you're not wearing any clothes. When you die, you're not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there. What if you die at work? What if an enormous piece of machinery falls on you while you're working?
Clothes lead to immorality. Nudity stops people from fighting. Have you seen an issue of National Geographic lately? People around the world are nude. You don't want to shoot a machine gun or a howitzer or a flamethrower if you're naked. It could burn or scald in quite a personal fashion, quite frankly. Have you been to the zoo? Animals are naked. If everyone were naked, there'd be no war. Everyone's complaining about crime and the theft of cars in the city. No one's ever stolen my car. No one's ever pickpocketed me. They've never even tried.
That's because you're a degenerate loony.
If the police were naked, it would set a great example to everyone.
¡Este huevo quiere sal! ¡Ay,
de La Habana.
So you have to say, you can say.
और अब चलते हैं वो इसके लिए मीडियम वो स्टोरेज बनाने के लिए। इसको स्टोरेज चाहिए, स्टोरेज 6 लाख हो गया था अभी 1-2 हफ्ते पहले, मतलब समझ नहीं आया। 100 के बाजार फ्लिपिंग करके 100 के तो ठीक है भाई, 100 के तो वैसे ही हो जाता है। अभी देखो मेरे पास 0 कॉइन्स है ना। एक तुमको एक सही ट्रिक दिखा देता हूँ, क्योंकि ये वाली ट्रिक ना कभी फेल नहीं होगी तुमको कभी। ओ भैया पाए लागू, नेक्रॉन भैया है, नेक्रॉन भैया पाए लागू कर दिया इनका हमने, और गलती से पाए लागू करते करते ट्रेड रिक्वेस्ट भी भेज दिए। कोई बात नहीं, हो जाता है 2 मिलियन। तो चलो उसके बाद हमको जाना है इधर। देखो अब जब तुमको अगर कुछ अपना पैसा कमाना है ना, तो क्या करना है, इस बिल्डर के पास आओ, ठीक है। इससे पैक डाइस के जितने स्टॉक है खरीद लो सारे। 10 स्टॉक खरीद सकते हो एक दिन में तुम टोटल, ठीक है। अब वो पैक डाइस लो और बाजार में जाके बेच दो। ये सेल इंस्टेंटली, तुम्हारा भाई ऑटोमेटिकली प्रॉफिट हो जाएगा पैक डाइस का। अभी मतलब तुमको उतना दिख नहीं रहा होगा क्योंकि मेरे पास 2 मिलियन थे लिटरली, बट तुम्हारा अगर तुम्हारे जैसे तुम्हारे पास है फॉर एग्जांपल क्या कहते हैं 10,000, तो तुम्हें ऑलमोस्ट और बहुत प्रॉफिट हो जाएगा। अटेंडेंस लगा दो, लगा दी ब्रो, अटेंडेंस लगा दी मैंने। प्रेजेंट सर, ओके भाई। मैं भाई दो कॉइन्स तो रख ही सकता हूँ। अच्छा उसका वो लेने यार, उसका वो बनाना है ना, स्टोरेज बनानी है मैं इसके लिए। मुझे पता है मेरे पास भी साइट है, मैंने तो उसका आई थिंक मैंने गाइड में मैंने डाला है कि नहीं डाला है, उसका लिंक डाल दूंगा अगर नहीं डाला है तो। मेरे पास है जिसमें वो बताता है कि कौन सी चीज़ें अभी सबसे ज़्यादा वो बिक रही हैं, कौन सी नहीं बिक